Hey guys, it's Tiffany from Super Easy Math. Today's math problem of the day says two friends went to a restaurant and ordered burgers and fries. One person ordered 3 burgers and 2 fries, which cost a total of $14. The other ordered 2 burgers and 3 fries, which cost a total of $12. Find the cost of 1 burger and 1 order of fries. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a look at this second sentence and I'm going to translate that into a math equation. I'm going to use B for burgers and F for fries. So what the sentence says is one person ordered 3 burgers, so I'm going to write that as 3B, and that's plus 2 fries, so that's 2F, and it cost $14. Now, when you look at this equation, it makes perfect sense in relationship to the sentence that they have up there. 3 burgers plus 2 fries equals 14 cents. Now I'm going to do the same thing, but with the second sentence. It says the other ordered 2 burgers plus 3 fries, which cost $12. So now, because I was able to use this real life scenario to create 2 equations, what I'm going to do is use systems of equations to solve for each variable. I'm going to figure out how much burgers cost. I'm going to figure out how much fries cost. So to do this, I'm going to figure out which method I'm going to use. I could use the substitution method or the elimination method. So I'm going to choose to use the substitution method. And to do this, I'm going to first start by solving for my F value in the first equation. So when you're solving for a variable, all that means is you're going to get that variable on one side of the equal sign by itself. So that means I'm going to subtract the 3b from both sides, and then I'm left with 2f equals 14 minus 3b. Divide by 2 on both sides, and you're left with f equals 7 minus 3 over 2b. Now I'm going to take this value, I'm going to plug it into this equation. But instead of writing f, I'm going to write what I just calculated f to equal. So I have 2b plus 3, and instead of f, I'm going to put all of this in parentheses. 7 minus 3 2b equals 12. So I have 2b plus 21 minus 9 over 2b equals 12. Now I can combine like terms, and I can see that I have 2b values right now. And I can see that I have 2 whole numbers. So what I realized that I need to do is if one of my b's is a fraction and the other one is a whole number of 2, I need to make this 2 into a fraction. So the 2 can become 4 over 2. And then I'm going to subtract the 9 over 2 from it. So that gives me negative 5 over 2b plus 21. And that equals 12. Now I'm going to subtract the 21 from both sides, and I get a 9 over there. So I'm left with minus 5 over 2b equals negative 9, And then we're going to divide by negative 5 over 2 on both sides, because right now they are being multiplied. The negative 5 over 2 times the b. The opposite of that would be division. So I divide both sides by that. So divide by negative 5 over 2. So I'm left with b equals 18 over 5, or 3 3/5. And remember, we're talking about money here, so we don't want to say, hey, it costs 3 3/5 of a dollar. It's like, what is that? You need to translate that into money, and that would be $3.60. So now to be clear, I know that my burgers equal $3.60, so I'm writing it up there. And now I'm going to move on to calculating the fries. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that burger amount, the $3.60, and I'm going to plug it into the other formula. And I am going to rewrite the whole thing, but instead of writing B, I'm going to write 3.6. Remember, we can just drop that 0 off because it's all the way at the end. And now I'm solving for F, which is fries. So 3 times the 3.6 is 10.8 plus 2F equals 14. Minus 10.8, need to do that to both sides. This cancels out. I'm left with 2F equals 3.2. And then I'm going to divide by 2 on both sides. Get rid of this. I'm left with F equals $1.60. So to answer the question of how much do my fries cost, I would say they cost $1.60. And if you wanted to check either one of these values to see if they were correct, you could enter them into either of these original formulas that we created, and you would see that it would work out to a true statement. Meaning, if you took 2 and multiplied it by the 360, like so, pretend like you're ringing up the order, 2 burgers, 360 times 2, plus 3 fries, $1.60, you should get $12. Same thing over here. If you took 3 burgers and then you added it with 2 fries, you should get $14. That's how you check your answer to make sure you did it right. Here's tomorrow's math problem of the day. See if you can solve it before I do, but don't forget to head over to Super Easy Math where you can get my top 5 math tips to make learning math easy.